Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Minorities Podcast, your home for not-so-expert analysis, plenty of shit talking, and where people that collaborate with fantasy leagues don't show up. I'm your host, JC, your resident Titans fan. Joining me, we got...
a very confused Giants fan, as always.
Hey, what's up? This is Rob, this week's Chargers fan. So, yeah, let's see how we do.
DJ here, and I'd like to commend the Cowboys for continuing to follow the plan of tanking for the rest of the season.
Until they win this week, because, you know.
It's going to upset me, but we move. We'll move.
And as you can tell, Chickenwing and Phil are not here. Don't know if they fell asleep on us. So if they join us while recording, let's jump right on in. But Chickenwing might be upset because he's, after going undefeated to start fantasy, he's lost 3 straight weeks. And
that's right.
Talking shit about how he clinched a playoff spot already. And no, nothing's clinched yet, bro. So, yeah. Phil, well, he's a Jags fan. It's his bike report card. I'm pretty sure we can all give that for him the rest of the way. So, yeah.
I'm gonna let you know it's probably an F.
Probably.
Just saying.
Probably.
Just guessing.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to look back on week 11, see if Phil shows up for his bike report card. If not, we'll give it for him. And then talk about week 12, which is Jingles bye weeks. So, now, as we're recording this, the Thursday night game is going on. It's been a wild one in the snow in Cleveland. A little under 3 minutes left. The Steelers are holding on to a 1-point lead. I picked Pittsburgh. What did you guys pick for this game?
I picked Pittsburgh because I didn't think weather would be a thing, and it evidently is. So
talk about just winning. The Steelers are just like winning all the games. So.
Yeah, and as I told you guys before, I was back and forth on this game because I was just kind of researching a bit and then realizing that Mike Tomlin has never won a Thursday night game on the road, which is insane to me. for all those years he's been there, he's 0-7 on the road.
You know what else he hasn't won? Coach of the Year.
Yeah, wow. You know what? If he wins this game, then maybe he'll win Coach of the Year this year because nobody thought the Steelers were going to be doing what they're doing.
Yeah. Who would be leading the AFC? AFC North? Yeah.
Yep.
I'll figure.
All right. Well, how did we do last week? Well, DJ went 12-2. I went 11-3. Nori 10-4. Rob and Phil went 9-5, and Chickenwing went 8-6. Another reason why Chickenwing's probably not here.
Who just came in?
Look who it is.
Well, who popped in?
Well. It is Phil.
You made
Jags
it.
fan.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Already got started here. We're actually starting our recap of week 11 here. So, overall records, Phil and Chickenwing are now tied for first with 110 correct picks. I'm in third with 106. Rob has 104, DJ 102, and Nori has 98. So, Nori's got us right where he wants us. So, yeah. But
yeah, totally.
I'm actually sadly creeping up.
All right.
If they extend football by 12 more weeks, I'll catch you guys.
Okay.
Nice.
Right. DJ, we'll start with you. Picks you regret for week 11. Any surprises? What do you got?
I don't regret anything. So no regrets, surprises, no. Outside of the fact that, for whatever reason, the Ravens don't seem to understand that you have to give Derrick Henry the ball 20 times. You have to give him at least 20 carries, and you win. But for whatever reason, they forgot, and they gave it to him 13 times. And you lost. If you would have asked me before the Ravens and Steelers game, hey, of all the teams in the NFL, what team do you believe can't be beat with just field goals? I would have picked the Ravens. And the Steelers did exactly that. Nothing but field goals, and you lost because you don't give the ball to Derrick Henry enough. You're too busy trying to have Lamar Jackson be the hero, and look what happens. That's really my only surprise. the fact that they still don't seem to understand that this is a formula that works. You brought Derrick Henry here to not give the ball to him. That's wild. So that's all I got.
Okay. I wouldn't say I have a regret right now. I mean, DJ, you and I missed the same games, and then except for the Thursday night, I had Washington, you had Philly. Philly's just on a tear right now, so it's just wild to me how you said Pittsburgh wins with just field goals, and it seems for 2 weeks in a row Cincinnati scores like Chingo's points and still loses. That was a shocker with the Chargers being up by so much, blowing it, and still coming away with the win. Wow. So it was almost Chargers going to Charger there. So, Nori, your thoughts on Week 11?
Not gonna lie to you, I don't think I took too many risks. I don't have a single pick that, like, knowing what I know, like, I did not. My biggest surprise was not the 49ers losing, but the beating that Denver gave the Atlanta. I thought it'd be a close game. That was awful. That was crazy. Like, Denver convincingly beat them, and Bo Nix is, good for him. He's on a tear.
It's wild how many teams are getting hot at this time. So, yep. Rob, what about you?
Knowing that we had the voodoo pick for the KC and Buffalo, I still went with KC. And I regret that. So yeah. And surprise? Like I'm gonna agree with Nori. I didn't think the Denver Atlanta would, like, I picked Denver, but I didn't think it'd be this one-sided. Like, I didn't expect 38-6.
It was bad.
That was insane.
All right. Phil, what about you?
That'd be that same Atlanta-Denver drum. That was surprising the way Atlanta's been playing, but it's the NFC South, so maybe we're all being fooled.
It's that time. That time of year.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Cincinnati one's another one. It's 2 weeks in a row. They just Burrow put up crazy numbers, and just can't get that W.
Yeah,
they don't know how to win. They forgot.
It's their defense. It's their defense.
It sucks. Yeah, they don't play defense.
Well, they did up until that last drive for the Chargers. I mean, in the second half anyway. So that was just wild. So
I don't know why the Cincinnati coach is on the hot seat, because that's kind of crazy to me.
I don't know, man. It's just they've been in games. It's just it comes down to the end there. So, but they're not getting blown out. I guess maybe that's the only reason why he's not. I'm not sure. So, Chickenwings not on with us.
Go Niners.
The games he missed were he picked Cleveland over New Orleans, didn't happen. He picked the Jets over Indy, didn't happen. He picked Baltimore over Pittsburgh. He picked Atlanta over Denver, and then, of course, he picked the Niners over the Seahawks. He also forgot to save his pick for the Thursday night game last Thursday, which was Philly and Washington. So,
what an idiot!
Yeah,
who does that?
Yeah,
it's fine.
All right.
Figured out why he's not here.
Yeah.
So San Fran lost, and he lost in fantasy. So yeah. Great week.
He's embarrassed.
Great week. Great.
Yeah,
as it should be.
Makes me happy.
Well,
we can bring back Shane.
That's a good segue into the bike report card, because Phil, it's your turn. It's your Jags. They're coming into the bye week after getting, okay, first of all, the spread for Jags and the Lions was 14 points, by far the largest of the season. And the Lions definitely covered, but
they covered in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our biggest loss of all time.
Really?
Is it? Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, it's very rare that teams lose by 46 points.
The only other team Detroit has done that to is what, Dallas this season?
Dallas, yeah.
I was just about to say it's rare unless you're Dallas. That's what I was about to say.
So Phil, give us your bye week report card for the 2-9 Jacksonville Jaguars.
Oh, well, I mean, we just came off of our biggest loss in franchise history. I mean, is there anything other than an F it could possibly be when you're 2-9?
You can add a minus to it.
You could. You actually.
The ironic thing is, the other team we lost to, our biggest loss before this week, was the Detroit Lions as well
What?
in 1995.
Wait, wasn't that the first year of the franchise?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'll have regrets back to the year one.
0-44.
Oh Jesus!
Unbelievable.
So Lions have our number apparently.
Well, I'm going to remember that every 4 years at this point. Jesus Christ.
I mean, to be fair, at least it's good to losing them now. Imagine if you got your shit stomped by them and they fucking sucked. They're right now they're the best team in the league, by a wide margin. So.
Easily.
It looks that way, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean F. I mean I don't know what to say. F. And we're rebuilding. I'm pretty sure our GM and our coach are gone in the very near future.
I don't think your GM,
Yay!
I don't think your signings have been too bad, right?
Our offensive coordinator is definitely gone.
Absolutely.
I just, I don't know. I don't. There's not a whole ton of bright spots right now. Brian Robinson's a good-looking rookie. That's about it, I think.
On paper, you have a solid team. That's really confusing.
Yeah, but
Just can't put it together on the
that
field.
paper doesn't translate to W's, so
Yeah.
it's just the way it is.
Has there been talk on like Jags Sports Radio and whatnot about whether they should just bench Trevor Lawrence and let him avoid any injury for next season? Anything like that?
I haven't heard anything like that.
Okay. So that's usually like the first thing teams talk about when they're at this point. Like, should we just sit the quarterback so he doesn't get hurt? That kind of thing. So, but so.
Yeah, I think that would just crush whatever motivations left if they were to do something like that.
You got to call that obvious tanking, and that's literally illegal. So they don't. Otherwise, a lot of teams would do that once they're doing bad.
Yeah.
I mean, couldn't they?
What are you hurt?
Couldn't we say they want to get reps for their rookie quarterback? Like, not necessarily say we're benching.
I mean, you could say whatever you want. You could say, "Oh, he's not performing. We're 2-19," but that's not the only problem there, and it's not a. I mean, he's. So yeah, I don't. We're just all around shitty this year. Is basically it.
Very surprising too.
Before we go into the remaining games on the Jags schedule, little under a minute and a half left. The Browns have 2nd and goal inside the 5 now.
Of course they do.
And the clock is ticking away.
Of
What
course
the hell
they
is
do.
going on?
Oh my lord!
God.
Let's see what happens here.
God damn it.
Damn it!
Let's see here.
Please fumble.
All right, 2nd and goal. Let's watch this play real quick, and then we'll keep going here.
Yeah, I need that fucking
Touchdown
turnover.
Browns, people. Oh
Son of a
my
bitch.
God, 57 seconds left. I'm pretty sure the Browns are going to go for 2 to go up 7 at this point.
Go up 7. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Russ, it's time for you to cook. All right, so let's see what you can fucking do.
All right, well, as we've done with all these bike report cards now, Phil, we're going to go through the rest of the Jags schedule. You tell us if you think it's going to be a win or a loss as we go through. And this might get interesting here. So,
Yeah, well, I'm an optimist, and I was looking at the schedule, so I'm feeling. I see a few wins in there.
all right.
Bill is definitely not thinking tonight.
Let's
Sure.
start here at home against the Texans on December 1st, coming out of the bye.
That would be a shocker if we were to win that one.
No, it's
All
not.
right. At Nashville, that's a loss.
Oh yeah, we're winning that one.
No.
There's a
We're
win.
winning
There
that
you
one.
go.
I tell you what, home against the Jets, I could see y'all winning that one right now.
Yeah, I can see us winning that one too.
Same here.
At Las Vegas.
That's a coin flip, really. I think at this point.
Yeah.
I think y'all will win that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Home against Tennessee.
Oh yeah, we got that one. We're terrible, but still, you guys are worse. So
Shit, we'll find out who the worst team really is in the division. And then finally at Indianapolis, let's face it, your Jags haven't won in Indy in God knows how long. So I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
that's
I don't see that one. No, but I mean, that's 4 out of the next 6. I think is possible. I think we solidly could win 4 of the next 6.
Okay. So, all right. So there you have it. Guys, anything you want to add to the report card for the Jags or anything like that? So
No. Phil summed it up. They're trash. Let's move on.
all right.
Yeah. There's you could add all night. You still wouldn't have anything. It's a W.
I think your report card only for like that person.
Yeah.
You know, that's his thing. That's his thing. He's the expert. He knows the players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Browns did not get the 2-point conversion, so the score is 24-19, 57 seconds left when the Steelers get the
Yep.
ball back. So,
Time for us to
All
go.
right, Mike Tomlin, this is your year to be coach of the year.
yeah, we're not,
This is it.
Do something.
that would be
Yep,
wild.
this is it.
0-8 now after this on Thursday night on the road. It's crazy. All right. Bit of sports news. We'll start with a couple of baseball things. First off, the Tampa Bay Rays will not be playing at Tropicana for 2025. Yeah. That stadium is too badly damaged. It's going to take pretty much an entire year before they can even have it ready. And this might delay the construction on their new stadium that they've already been approved for. So they're going to be playing their home games at Steinbrenner Field, a.k.a. the home of the Yankees spring training.
The Yankees?
Yes. Yeah. Which, by the way, that field, the dimension-wise, that field is in exact same dimensions as Yankee Stadium. That's how it's built. So, yeah. So
That's funny.
Yankees are going to feel right at home for those 6 games that they go to Tampa. So, yep. Keeping it baseball, Minute Maid Park is going to become Daikin Park on January 1st. New naming rights deal. Going to be called from the juice box to the ice box. So, same park, new name.
That's nice.
Yeah, thank you. Air conditioning company.
Welcome to the Xbox. Yay.
And on the NFL side of things, Nori, we could talk about this. Daniel Jones is officially benched, and I'm hearing reports he's listed as the 4th string now.
4th string, they pulled
He's
someone
not
out.
only listed as the 4th string, but he was like practicing with like a practice squad safety, and like Giants fans are like losing their shit, rightfully so, because they're like, hey, hold on, we wanted him off the team. Don't drag him through the mud and embarrass him. Like, you know, he like had a goodbye speech today, which was super sad. This guy, people forget, is he a talented quarterback? I mean, you made it to the NFL. He has some talent. Is he a good enough quarterback for the Giants or in that situation? No, he's not. I think he can go to another NFL team and be taught by somebody else and be a decent backup.
Yeah.
Was he worth the 6th overall pick? No, he wasn't. I think the Giants ruined this kid. That like he never ever once, not once, did he ever complain about the Giants, the offensive scheme, the coach, the players. He never threw anybody under the bus. And he was always tough. He played hurt. So I generally feel bad. I feel like he's like a genuinely nice guy. And he like, you heard him get emotional. He never gets emotional today. You know, when he said goodbye to all the Giants fans and the organization, like it is heartbreaking, you know, because we had the same quarterback 5 years, 6 years. So I'm glad we're moving on, but pull a Derek Carr, just cut him. Let him start looking at his new team for next year or whatever he wants to do. Don't drag him with the team and embarrass him. Like that's fucking insane to me.
Well, as I understand, there's no guaranteed money left on his contract, right? They're going to cut him in the offseason.
Correct.
So they're not paying, right? There's already speculation on where he'll go. You guys have any predictions?
To the Jets. I'm kidding. I don't know.
I was thinking that too. Like, you don't even have to pack your bags, bro.
I think he can go somewhere that needs a quarterback and compete for the spot, like the Jets, Cleveland. I could see that.
Yeah. The Jets aren't a bad option. I mean, we don't even know if Aaron Rodgers is going to be there next year, you know? That's a dumpster fire. They're firing everybody now except for
Yeah, at least we're not the Jets because my God, it's insane what Jets fans are going through, and I did keep up with them a lot this year, and oh my God, like the owner just pulled the Jerry Jones, like he nixed the Jerry Judy trade, he forced Devontae Adams, and Devontae Adams not a bad trade, you know, but like, dude,
but it
like,
hasn't worked out.
You can't play GM, and then you fired a talented GM. Like, was he the best GM? No, but he built a really talented squad.
Yeah,
so
Definitely.
I don't know, man. That he's not going to be wanting a job for a long time. Joe Douglas is going to get picked up immediately, and the Jets are just jetting.
So I'm reading this article right now, and it says why did they not move Jones to number 2? It's because of the salary cap. If he can't pass the physical in March, they lose. They go the Cunningham jumps from 22.2 million to 45.2 million. So that's why he will probably never suit up again.
Huh.
Yep.
Wow. So injury insurance, if you will. Like, let's make sure we can cut him and not get burned.
That's pretty much honestly it was financial. That was like the one reason. But again, don't have him as the fourth string. Don't embarrass him.
Well, I mean that's
crazy.
Him like playing safety, so to speak, on practice reps. Apparently, that's normal for a fourth or string quarterback or anybody that's not going to play on Sunday, basically. So, I mean, at this point, they're probably going to list him as inactive.
Yeah, I don't think you should travel with the team. I think, I'm not saying he's a distraction. I'm saying, like, they're going to zoom in on him a billion times. Let's focus on Tommy DeVito. Let's focus on the players we have. An anonymous player allegedly was pissed off. It's super obvious it was Darius Slayton, which I don't care what he fucking thinks, to be honest. And somebody can be your friend. It doesn't mean they're the right quarterback for. And this team is so used to being bad, they don't know what successful football looks like. So I don't care too much exactly what they think, to be honest with you. He's not the answer.
Okay. Right now, the Giants hold the number 2 overall pick behind Jacksonville, although Jacksonville has like just one more loss right now. But I think when it evens out, the Giants would barely have the tiebreaker as it stands right now. So we'll kind of see how it plays out. But yeah, and I think it's pretty obvious the Giants are going to go QB number 1 at this point. So we'll see.
So the big rumor is they trade up, a bunch of assets to get Shadea Sanders number 1, because and that wouldn't be so far fetched because we did that with Daddy Manning in 2004,
right?
And it turned out and it worked out pretty well. I'm actually going to go further with this. I don't think they should, but I think they put together a package to not only draft Shadea, but to pull fucking Dion too.
Yeah, that's been heavy rumors. Will Dion leave Colorado for the NFL? The Buffs are having a pretty successful season on the college football side. Obviously a revamped Big 12, but
he will not coach the Cowboys if his son is being drafted by the Giants. That's why I think it'll be a package deal.
Okay, if he decides to leave Colorado, because he just pulled a 5-star recruit to go there next year.
He did. I saw that. You're right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Dion's ready for the NFL because
so
the way he coaches is great for young minds, like kids like just getting out of high school and stuff. I don't know if that'll translate well to the NFL. I'm just not sure.
No, I agree with you. I agree 100%. I don't want him as a coach. I just think that I can see that happening because Shadea's never had another coach except Dion.
That's true.
So like it's a unique situation. It's not a Bronny James thing where like, Shadea can actually he's legitimately talented enough to be the number 1 quarterback. Not because of his last name. Like he's actually like pro ready right now. People have to like his mannerisms and that kind of shit. They don't have to like his attitude. But he's doing very well in fucking college.
Yes, he is.
I'd love to have him on the team. I'd love to have him.
But it's a whole other thing between Boulder, Colorado, and the New York media, for sure. So that's going to be an interesting piece of that. So
Absolutely.
Any other news I missed, guys?
Chickenwing sucks.
Yep.
I agree.
All right, 3rd and 1, 6 seconds left. It looks like the Steelers may be pulling out the Hail Mary here. They're about close to midfield here, so I swear the snow's gotten worse on this game. So, yeah, let me see how this plays out. I don't know if you guys are watching right now. So,
I'm watching.
I would have picked Pittsburgh, so we suffer together. I hate when somebody finds me upset and I didn't find it. And like, fuck you. You got better than me.
Oh, I didn't get the first down there.
Again, I was back and forth on this game here. It's crazy. So, here we go. Oh my God, that's what might make it. Might make it.
Papa Wilson.
Yeah, that's game. The Browns beat the Steelers.
Wow.
Mike Tomlin goes to 0-8 on the road for Thursday night games. Insane. Jesus.
Insane.
The 2-8 Cleveland Browns beat the 8-2 Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hey.
Wild.
3-8.
3-8, 8-3
Oh.
now. And
Yeah.
it
My-
looks like
my
a
apologies.
Steeler. One of the Steelers is getting into it with one of the fans there. What the hell? I don't know what's going on.
Are we surprised?
Yeah.
Are we surprised by that? No, we're not.
Wow,
This is not
guys.
surprise. It's probably George Pickens. He gets into it with everybody.
Anybody
What-
have
what it
Jameis
is,
Winston getting a win over Russell Wilson on their bingo card for
This
this?
is the weirdest. This is the weirdest division in the NFL.
It really is. I can't figure it
Okay,
out.
listen to this
Just cannot.
stat. First time the Cleveland Browns have won consecutive games over the Steelers, it says, since 99-2000. Wow.
That's ridiculous.
Wild.
No weather.
Yeah.
Hey, so I guess Tomlin getting coach of the year, not anymore. Like that's
Oh.
done with now.
He's got to win a road game on Thursday night, I guess. So, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So, crazy.
His very first game next year.
Right? Oh, unbelievable. Well, yeah, this division's wild. The NFC West is wild. We're going to talk about all that. You guys ready to make some predictions for the week 12?
Sure.
All right. Pick order this week: DJ, JC, Nori, Rob, Phil, and Chickenwing. And we don't know what Chickenwing's picks are, but that's right. Teams on a bye: Atlanta, Buffalo, Cincy, New Orleans, the Jets, and the Jaguars. Which, again, if you're playing me in fantasy this week, you're probably going to win because that's like half my team. It's with regards to some bye weeks. So
The fun thing is we all got our first loss already for the week.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did. We started off great.
yeah, all
wonderful.
0-1. Wild. So.
Yep.
Oh Lord.
The funny thing is also, if you look at this schedule, this looks like it's so easy. I bet we have almost all the same picks. And
Oh,
But is this a
Yeah,
sign of
well,
things to come, though? Right?
I
Is this
think
a
the only
sign
two
where?
games
We're
are going to be the Green Bay and the Niner game.
We've
Yeah.
done this the last 2 weeks though as a group. We're like, oh man, these picks are so easy, and then like
Exactly.
all this that's happened, like so, like we would have to been madmen to predict some of these, right? So
Right.
it's just hard. It's hard to like have regrets on some of these picks.
It is. Well, let's see how we do this week. Let's start with Minnesota at Chicago. DJ, what do you got?
I'm picking the Bears to punt 6 times in that game and the Vikings to win.
I've got the Vikings as well. That
Hold on,
Nori.
does anybody have the Bears? Hold on,
Oh, I
this
guess
is
we
one
can ask
worthy
that.
of asking. Yeah,
It's pretty worthy to
I
ask.
think for the next 3 games, almost we could do this. Possibly
Yeah.
next 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Definitely
5.
Pretty much
Absolutely
an early
five.
slate, right? I mean,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty
all
one-sided.
the early games. I'll be shocked if we aren't going with the if we are
yeah.
all
Yeah.
the same page.
It's really the late games are the only ones that are worth picking at this point.
All right. Well, one by one, we'll have to go through it just because it gives us content. Detroit at Indianapolis. Anybody picking the
Detroit.
Colts?
No.
Mike
Yeah.
is
no, but
Like-
I'm laughing at them. No, I'm gonna say I don't think Detroit hangs up more than 30 points at Indy.
But if they do, they're a freaking juggernaut.
I'm
man.
taking
I
the
mean,
over.
they can, but like I think that one of the Colts wide receivers is saying that the game's gonna be closer than people think. I actually agree with him. Indy looked rejuvenated. They looked so much better against the Jets. Anthony Richardson, I think, woke up.
Yep.
I think he played really well. They're kind of fun to watch, dude.
That's
He
the Jets.
figured out
It's
what Mike could
it's
do
still going to be a
I don't want to
beatdown.
be here.
But Detroit's Detroit. You know they can hang fucking 70 for them. So what do I know?
I mean,
Yeah.
this game could very easily be a shootout. The over-under on it is 49.5, and I think that's the
Over.
second highest.
Over. Absolutely over.
That's the second highest on the week, too. So,
Mhm.
all right.
Wait.
What's up? What?
Huh?
Okay, I thought you were saying something. Sorry. All right, New England at Miami. Is anybody going with the Patriots on this one?
This is not that easy. Miami, like, they're so goddamn inconsistent, and they lose to teams.
Division
they're
game.
losing to. Yeah, division. Thank you, Phil. Yeah, division game too. Like, I'm picking. I'll wait my turn.
I guess we go in order then. Yeah. DJ.
I'm going to take the Dolphins.
All right, I'm going with the Dolphins as well. I mean, I know it's wild, but Miami did win the first game earlier this season by 5 on the road, and they're playing a bit better. They got guys back from injury. I think they'll be good. Nori.
I'm begrudgingly taking Miami, and I will not be shocked if this is one of those games where we're so convinced, and then Miami just gets finger blasted. So,
Okay. Rob.
It's probably gonna snow in Miami now because. But I'm still taking the Dolphins.
All right.
Yeah.
Phil.
Yep, confidently taking the Dolphins.
All right. Yeah, who knows what Chickenwing think? Is it wild to you guys that Florida is the one state that did not get the cold front that came through? Jesus Christ. It's annoying.
That's okay. It'll happen on Sunday.
All right.
nothing goes right. No, nothing goes right.
Tampa at the Giants. Nori, we'll start with you on this one.
Well, both of my teams.
I'm pretty sure you're taking Tampa, but with obviously with Daniel Jones being benched like we discussed, what do you want to see out of your Giants now?
I'm picking the Giants for the upset.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Okay. The only reason
DeVito
is not so much DeVito, but like it's something new, right? How many times have we seen just something different? You know, I think DeVito can scheme a little better. He tries harder to find the second and third read versus the first. You know, and DJ was really, really bad at that. I think DeVito got a lot better from last year, and I trust them enough to where Drew Lock must have been so fucking bad that they didn't even consider him. Right? He must have been that bad, or DeVito's just that much better. I don't know. So, and the Bucks have the 32nd ranked pass defense.
Ooh.
So, I will pull them off, and the Giants have a solid defense. So I could see, Daddy Mayfield making some mistake. I could see them pulling off the upset. I really can. But I won't be shocked if they get fucking hosed either. It's the Giants.
Okay. DJ, what about you?
Yeah, I'm absolutely taking the Bucks. Mike Evans is coming back.
Yeah, I'm going Tampa as well. Rob.
Let's take the Giants for the upset because screw the Bucks.
That's Baker.
That's not, not surprising.
Phil.
Normally don't pick the NFC team and the NFC South team, but since they're playing the Giants, I think I'm going to this time also.
All right.
Can't even say the name. That's funny.
Now on to the biggest point spreads of the week. We'll start with DJ, your Cowboys on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got?
The Commanders. 3 is what I have.
Is anybody
This is going to be a fucking massacre. And this is supposed to be a rivalry game, but it's just not going to look like it. It isn't.
I'm taking Washington, but how often in the history of this rivalry is when one team is good and one team is bad, the bad team wins this rivalry game. Really, seriously. So, but I'm still going to go with Washington because Dallas is just bad right now. So,
yeah.
Is anybody taking the Cowboys or the Communists?
Not it.
No. Okay.
It's ridiculous.
I'm sure we all can't wait for that epic Cooper Rush versus Tommy DeVito matchup on Thanksgiving, by the way. So,
yeah.
Go DeVito.
Yeah. All right, and now Kansas City, fresh off their first loss of the season, goes to Carolina as 10.5-point favorites. But watch out, guys. The Panthers are on a win streak right now. So, anybody taking the Panthers to make it 3 games in a row?
Mike is.
That wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. If he, just throwing shit to the wall, hoping it sticks. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. Sure.
Yeah. That'd be wild if the Panthers do win this one. Then it's going to throw everything in flux. It's crazy. So. All right, and now my Titans head to Houston. Take on the fucking.
Say it, JC. Say it with you.
That's my week.
Yeah, might as well be right. So, dear God, just don't embarrass yourselves. But I'm gonna pick Houston to win this. Just beat the fucking
Someone
points.
clip that. Someone
I know.
that.
Maybe my Houston curse will come back and it'll go the other way. But yeah.
Yeah, not overrated tight.
Just beat the point spread, guys. Anybody taking the Titans over the Texans?
Yeah, no, good.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Yeah, here's a fun fact to you, JC. It's actually not fun at all for any Titans fan, but I'm going to say it anyway. Did you know that the Titans this season, their defense has allowed points in the red zone all 29 times that a team has been in the red zone?
Just
Did
the
you know
red
that?
zone. It feels like every fucking drive they're on defense. At this point, so.
It's because they all end up in the red zone.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, right. Which is crazy because a few years ago, where our offense was like 100% in the red zone, coming away with points. Now our defense is 100% giving up points in the red zone. So yeah, that's great. Yeah,
Consistency, bro.
exactly. It's just polar opposites as things go, right? So fun times. It's great to be rebuilding, isn't it? Yeah. So all right, Denver at Vegas. I know this is a division game, but the Broncos are streaking. Is anybody taking the Raiders in this one?
Nope.
No.
All right. Now the hard ones.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's funny because the next three involve an NFC West team that it seems nobody can figure out. San Francisco at Green Bay. DJ, what do you got?
The Packers.
Right. I got Green Bay as well, and if this weather is anything like what they saw in Cleveland, oh yeah. Nori.
I barely have the 49ers. Barely.
Okay.
I'm not confident in this pick.
All right. Rob
Taking the Packers at home.
and Phil.
Packers.
Packers. All right.
Yeah, you guys are kind of close.
Of the fudge variety, yes,
Yeah.
maybe. Yes, yes.
The smallest point spread of the week is Arizona, favored by 1 on the road at Seattle. DJ, what do you got?
It's tough.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna take Seattle. I think they're gonna ride this momentum into another victory.
Same for me. I'm going with Seattle. I swear it's nobody can just get 2 games above or below 500 in this division. And I wouldn't doubt it if the winner of this division is like 8-1. Just to be a 500 winner of a division. So, Nori. Thinking.
I'm thinking. I'm actually.
Oh,
I picked Cardinals, right?
I don't
We were
know.
I
asking.
don't know. We're asking you.
We're asking you.
No. You know what? I went to a game ahead. Yeah, Cardinals. Sorry, guys. Went to a
Okay.
game ahead. Yeah, I think the Cardinals will barely pull this out. I like what they're doing. They're starting to get healthy. Kyler Murray makes. He's winning a lot of games. I really don't think they're in business winning. So.
Rob.
Taking Seattle to ride the momentum they have last week. So, yeah.
Okay. And Phil.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Cardinals.
All right. Interesting to see what Chickenwing picks on this one because
Probably a stupid pick.
He's picking a tie, obviously.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because fuck them both. That's what
Exactly. That's how it works.
Sunday night game, Philadelphia at the Rams. And yeah, SoFi is going to have back-to-back night football games. Sunday night with the Rams being the home team and Monday night with the Chargers being the home team. DJ, what do you got?
The Eagles.
Eagles are streaking right now, getting hot, so I'm going with them as well. Nori?
I'm going with the Eagles. They play really good. I'd love for the Rams to win, but I just don't think so.
Rob?
I'm taking the Eagles as well. Like, I like the Rams, but yeah, it's just not happening.
Not fair.
And Phil?
Yeah, Eagles.
Right. And then finally, the Monday night game, Baltimore at the Chargers.
Horrible.
Yep. Over-under on this, by the way, is 50.5. That's the highest over-under of the week.
Doesn't surprise me.
DJ, what do you got?
I'm taking the Ravens under the guise that they will actually give Derrick Henry the ball 20 times, at least. But if they don't, it would not surprise me if they lost. But I'm going to stick with the Ravens.
All right. I'm going with Baltimore as well. You know what, Rob? I forgot. That's your team this week. You should be going first. What do you got, Rob?
I'm taking the Chargers.
Okay. I forgot. I wrote down here with Rob's bandwagon. I forgot to.
That's right.
Yeah. Nori, what about you?
This game I think is going to be pretty close, but I'm going to barely go with the Ravens.
Okay. And Phil.
Ravens.
All right. That, guys, is our picks for Week 12. Short because so many teams are on a bye. So, yeah. But crazy. So. All right. Well, I know, short episode this week, but that's what happens when, Chickenwing's not here and,
Everybody's like thinking the same thing.
Yeah. That's just how this goes. But who knows if there's going to be chaos. The Thursday night game, the Browns beat the Steelers. Wow. Some of those weird things in football. Anyway, so thank you everyone for joining us. Next week we'll recap how we did in Week 12. We'll make our Week 13 predictions as it is Thanksgiving week. So that features 3 Thursday games, of course, with Thanksgiving. There's one Black Friday game, and then your usual Sunday and Monday slate. So
at least one of these games will be good on Thursday.
Yeah, maybe. We hope, right? So, but all right. Once again, I'm JC, your resident Titans fan. Go Titans! Just beat the. Just if we beat the Texans, it's a good season. That's all.
Someone do something.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Nori outro.
Oh, outro. Nori.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rob the something fan next week, but right now we're going with the Chargers. So
You should go with the Jags.
I'm not a masochist.
DJ here, the masochist Cowboys fan. Signing off.
And this is Phil. I don't even care about football anymore.
The Jags can't win games. The Seminoles, are they still a team? They don't win games either.
I saw. I don't know who put out the article, but it was like one of those joke sites. Like the Seminoles are like the Seminole tribe is like done with the school now. They're like, yeah, they're
Jesus.
we revoke our permission for you to use our name and your mascot. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
Wow.
Change it immediately.
Oh Lord. Crazy. Thank you everyone for joining us. We'll catch you next week. Thanks everyone once again for listening to the Sports Minorities Podcast. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep the conversation going, we're on Twitter at Sports Minor Pod and also on Facebook at Sports Minorities. Our YouTube channel, Sports Minorities. Search on there. We live stream every now and then, just some random stuff. And you can also reach us via email, sports.minorities@gmail.com. We do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us, and we'll catch y'all next time.
I've got it. Whoever wins the Harbowl, that's who I'm going to be a fan of next week.
Ooh.
I like it.
That's
Okay,
nice.
Yeah.
I like it.